People find refuge in a church in Bangui. Even if it has no protection from French or African forces, it is better to sleep here than at home. It is Sunday, but the church bells are silent. They only ring to warn of danger. SIMPLICE had no such warning when Seleka killed most of his family. His wife had asked him to leave. She thought Seleka wouldn't target women and children.
I left, but I hesitated and I came back. When I got to the house, I found the 2 children and my wife dead. They put the 2-month-old baby on the bed and covered him with lots of clothes.
This is exactly what the French soldiers here want to prevent.
This is one of the first times we've seen French soldiers out on foot in such large numbers. These are French paratroopers and they're here to reassure people and protect them, and soon they'll be disarming the various armed groups in the city.
But that isn't happening yet, and rules of engagement mean the French can only shoot when they come under attack.
There
are lots of people calling us directly on the phone, telling us that Seleka forces are attacking, and when we arrive, there's no one there, so we have to play a game of cat and mouse.
Muslims are being killed too. These men are mourning the death of a community leader. They want the French to stay, but not to interfere in their political process.
Michel Djotadia has to stay, and France has to help us hold elections so we can choose a president deserving of that name and lead the country. Djotadia has to stay for the transition.
There are some people who are comparing this to Rwanda in 1994. The genocide there killed hundreds of thousands of people. There are differences. That was ethnic violence. Here it is sectarian. And religious leaders are preaching peace, not hate.
There's a growing atmosphere of vengeance. You can't call it genocide yet, that would be imprudent. But there is an emerging risk of score settling. What's certain is that from now on, in Central African Republic, society will never be the same again.
There are many examples in history of where international forces have intervened too late. But the world is finally taking notice of what is happening here. Nazanine, Moshiri, Al Jazeera, Bangui.